stopwatch.
Yeah, Virgo.
See you tomorrow, man.
Come back and I'll be late.
You won't. You
Yeah,
know,
Virgo. The story of when you got baptized.
Intro do already. Let hear the intro.
Oh, okay. Hold on, let me turn on my light so you can see my slightly handsome face. Kind of scruffy. Good evening, good morning, good night, good afternoon, guten tag, guten abend, bonjour, tschüss to everybody watching this. Welcome back to another episode of Controversial Topics. We are your hosts, myself, Dario Dowie. Excuse the scruffiness. Xavier Doctor, excuse the scruffiness as well.
No. You see,
We've
don't
had issues
excuse
with
it
our barbers.
because I made a plan to trim Saturday,
We did,
and
both of us did.
and the whore known as COVID decided she wanted to give me a scare, and I was a bit less scared into thinking I had it, but it just turned out I had a headache the size of Mount Everest. So don't worry, I'm fine.
And we are happy that that's what you had.
Yeah.
But yeah, and we're the only ones who are willing to show our faces, apparently.
Joining us tonight once more is the legendary Bradshaw himself and Mr. Daniel Virgo Graham. You may know him as the Mr. Sharksman, the no nonsense, and the man who says anything and doesn't care.
Yeah.
the only reason
So,
why my face is not being shown is because I'm driving. Quite frankly, I can't look into the camera while driving. That wouldn't be safe. You feel me?
naturally,
Hey,
I
naturally.
like to reach
we
home.
want you to reach home safely, so we would not want you to do something like that. So
You feel me? So
Naturally.
yeah, no.
We want you to reach home safely, so
Thank you very
do
much.
you know? But yeah, so I'm gonna pause talking about my prophecy thingy. Virgo, tell us about when you got baptized.
All right. So this was in 2010. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I got baptized 2 months after my father died. My father died in May. I'ma say, yo, me I go church from a longer time. You see me? I'ma say, yo, you know what? Me I finally give my life to God. You see me? Make up my mind and say, all right, cool. The Sunday I get up and the whole baptism thing. Cause at the church, I go say Sunday them baptize people. So I say, all right,
Right.
cool. We go there and I came on us and everybody I get dip. On my way to being dipped and as them say, born again. My cousin will look for me and tell me, say,
Mm.
you see, all these years of saying you'll never be baptized. Hmm? Look at you. My deep one come out of the water. The man say, see then now you're a born again Christian. How you feel? Man go suck your mother and fuck off. Then I went to change. I went to church the Saturday because when I went to school the Monday, I'm telling my brethren them say, yo, you know, say me's a bad majority of them are rugby man. I say, yo, you know, so I'm baptized yesterday that me a Christian. Every man start laugh. For a good 15 minutes, every man a laugh. Man them look for me and laugh. Go church the Saturday. Be reminded, you know, but have a woman who there in the church too, you know. So you know the normal saying woman make me baptize.
Mm.
Far from the truth, my friend. Far from the truth. But
True.
when they at church on Saturday, you know, when the whole early morning something I go on, adults have for them church and young adults have theirs and the kids have for them Sabbath school something. One of my brethren them are the youth president say, I lead it. Cool. I'm a day in there and me and my cousin sit down side by side and everything I go on until my be and fair family them reach. And then the brethren them have what president of the youth part of the church. This man turned from a man to a whatever it was. Good girl, I see you up on Facebook. I like your hair. It look nice, my friend. Now,
So,
in that moment,
continue.
In that moment, my head went, what the mama bomb buckler to now do, brother?
Wow. Okay, then
I
that's
got up. I got up from there and went into the church. Cause I'm just on a Christian brother. Me want know about the Father and everything, and going to the church. You see me go hold a seat, and the pastor go look for me and tell me say, "Oh, this is my." You see me, me need to go back in the youth section. And I say, "Oh, them over there, I gonna talk about Facebook and ear and nails and thing." Man, I say, "No, man, you just need to go over there." Me I say, "Oh, them over there talk about this and that." And the man I tell me say, "No, man, but they can't do it." I say, "Bad man, ewa, fuck off." A simple thing, yeah, brother. Walk them out of the church, go see me now.
Yo, the man, I'm not chill.
No, man, that's serious, man,
No,
brother.
Virgo. No, but he warned him twice. It was on strike 3 that he chose violence. So
You see me, call there, I left out of the church, I go in our nice place. Yeah, look for a lunchroom there. Note, this lunchroom, when the light turns on, there's not one dark corner in that lunchroom. And where I sat for the rest of the day was pitch black. Everybody come to me come say, "Oh, why not come back in a church? Fee why? And then if you behave so, me need to come back in a church." No. After that Saturday, I go to church like 2 more times and then I just stop go church. Because I see the sense tonight and everybody are pre because I thought my mind. Fast forward around 4 months later, I come church one Saturday. Come from training to be more precise. So I come from training this Saturday, reach a church. Now, where I sat in the church, you only had 2 persons at the front of the row. No, entire row, you have 2 persons on the front bench, 1 person on the middle bench. On the bench behind that, me there in the middle, literally in the middle, on the bench by myself. A couple people there in the back. You see me? Out of nowhere, one of the evangelists them was sit down on the pulpit, getting a spirit, and I said she
yeah.
sent some demon and start march around the whole room there around in the brother.
Mm-hmm.
Till this woman get water and start flash water, tell demon be gone. Take up people one by one and spin them roll. This woman take me up and spin my roll and flash water upon me. I was stop her and tell her something in the fuckery. Yo,
yo, this man can't give my father a run for your dog. Him can't get.
no,
I
that's
tell
not
you,
how.
Virgo is not actually a dark-skinned person. It's just the darkness from his heart seeping out, sir.
If Virgo
Listen
was
to
Virgo
a
me.
was born light-skinned.
wait, if Virgo was a super villain.
Jesus, yo, the darkness is real.
Yo,
That's not dark. That is not dark. Dark is when I'm just baptized and me I come church. Me as a man, me really have that much church clothes. You see me? So me have the dress shirt, but I be a jeans pants, my beat. Reach church early one Saturday. Pastor go look for me and tell me, say, I'm now a man of God, so I need to start dress the part. I need to start wear some church pants with some
Yeah, that.
church. You
You
see
see
me?
here when church members tell me that nonsense. Well, for the
So
best, me have me come. Kind of foolish is that?
so me
Huh?
ask him so me personally ask him if I buy my clothes them. Him said no,
Exactly.
but me need to dress appropriate. Me say when you start buying my clothes and put food on my table, you tell me how to dress. The Bible said, "Come as you are," so me I come as I is.
Exactly.
Him never really like that. So the whole church turned against me. Never,
That's not a church. That's a cult.
it never really mattered to me, because they have some woman in there who love talk people, and them go talk my stepmother at the time.
That's every church.
Yeah, man, I'm send everybody go sort them mother. Brawling at broad daylight in a service, brother. So my auntie have to come ask me why I stay so. I said, well, you can't sit down and
Why you honest?
me can't do it. And
You know,
I'm telling you what
Can't play hypocrite.
I'm telling you what drawn for me was when this dude come from a different church, cause you know all the church them stay them each and every one of them in whatever brotherhood or whatever. So a member from a different church in a for them region can come there. So this brother from the other church is a batty boy. You see me? And the reason why them kick him from the church when they are suspend him from him church was because they wanna look after the little boy them. No,
he's a pedophile then.
So him and the pastor them at our church. I like is that the pastor grow him. So him look up to the pastor as a father and him end up come our church. Me see this brother. Me tell them say, oh, this brother is a fish. And them I say, oh, I'm not a judge. And him
If
and
he's a pedophile, yes, he should be judged.
him and my girl at that time were like brother and sister. So she had tell me say, oh, I can't spread rumors upon our brother like that. Him have him woman. Bad man. Him woman look like she wouldn't even touch him with a 100-foot stick.
Somebody get me some rum, please.
I didn't know this was a rum episode.
But
It's all rum.
well, you know, done this so. This man keeps coming to church. This man keeps doing what he's doing. Out of nowhere, boom! I hear that this man is the new leader of the choir, the church choir, you know, and
I knew it.
and
I knew it.
the new youth president or youth whatever them call it. So me say not a bumbo clot. How this go on? Well, one I said, how this gonna work out? My cousin I tell me said, me no know anything, but you know said at the pastor and them do them thing. Me say me no fuck man, and the man no fuck man can't come talk to me. So man, discontinue going to church for a while. Only thing for my stepmother call me and say, oh, if I come down to church because them have something and my sister them get baptized. And I say, alright, cool. Book back me reach down at church. Me reach down at church, when everybody see me, everybody head start turning on because they know say the dark one there. So it just more messed up. I stand up out the door and me I say, alright, cool. Cause I make sure purposely reach church one of them lunchtime, you see me?
Right.
So I know so I'm not feeling no long talking with nobody. Only thing we see this it walk past me. And this it walk past me and I swing like says a woman.
Okay.
I mean I say, wait. What is? Only thing we see two more walk back at it. And the same youth. So I look for my cousin and say them start multiply. The man said, well.
Maluga
They were
well.
fruitful.
The man said, well.
They were fruitful.
A new church come from the brotherhood and them they down there so and them youth that come from the church there and them I try to change them life.
Yeah, they sit there.
Sorry for cut you. But do you have to use the term brotherhood when you're talking about?
I'm talking about church.
You're feeling exposed.
Continue.
You see me? So
You're feeling exposed, Dario.
Bonio, Dario. Bonio. Continue, my boss.
but there, I'm gonna check it's a little concert thing when I go on at the evening. You see me? Only thing we see them come, the whole of them reach back and the one where they did it from earlier, I lead choir and choir sing. Choir sing out hell. I'm a one. On the sister in the so. My auntie I tell me say, oh, don't not talk too low, Daniel. You might. I don't know. Nobody there can lick me in my face. You know this, me know this, and them know this.
Real rugby, man. Real badness. Salute. Continue.
You see me? Only thing
Mm-hmm.
is, the fruitiest one of them all. Walk go up there, say him have him testimony. And when this man start talk, me the first man come and say this batty boy cannot speak. It's like church. The pastor have to tell me, say, yo, me not supposed to judge nobody. Leave the judging to Christ. I said that's why the whole lot now got dead. Because you know support the fuckery. But stop go church after that. One thing for my stepmother called me one day for my meet her to collect some funds, and when I go down there, the church empty. I ask her what happened. The church got divided and everybody's split. I said, oh.
The church was already divided. They just needed to add fuel to the fire.
So when you can tell me now where was I wrong? And them said, you're never wrong. It's just that how you talk to people. Me not give a fuck.
Yeah, but that's just the thing, though. Jesus did the same thing. If you read the Bible, he did the same thing. He might not have used expletives, but he did the same thing. Him talk, him mind, and him talk. And he spoke against fuckery.
Are we sure that he didn't use expletives?
Yeah?
Are we sure about that?
Yeah.
You sure saying
No, I think if you read like when Jesus talking to like the Pharisees and so forth, how he responded to some of their questions and dumbfounded a lot of them. He was doing the same thing because them come to him with fuckery. But he was just euphemistic in how he spoke. He wasn't as blunt or as raw as Virgo. But he still straight up told them to cut the fuckery in a diplomatic or euphemistic way. He did the exact same thing. They even tried to twist scriptures and use it against him to tell him fuckery. And him use the same scriptures and say, you are fuckery, I say. Again, in a euphemistic way.
Yeah, I man. See from that moment, nobody can come to me come preach and talk about them see them know a prophet or Jesus come tell them this or tell them that about me. Brother, you better go on boy business with that in my life. And if one them thing there with them, brother. On top of that, you see Darius, if you're supposed to date a church woman, don't do it.
Yeah.
You have got, if Jesus himself come dream you and tell you say this girl in the church is for you, tell him to keep her. Take you back.
Fam. No, but I don't know. I think you were on the time when I spoke about this. When we as the church youths from my church decided to break out and we start touch road and thing. The girls them been on the road bridging. The girls them when we learning the ropes, the girls are building ropes of their own bridging.
They were pros.
Fam. And I'm telling you, these are the same girls, yo, if we run like a slightly inappropriate joke. And I mean when you genuinely don't mean anything by it, but it's just like a joke, you know. Like, oh my God, Dario, you can't say that. You're a Christian. That really? Oh my God, I'm so disappointed. In church, you know, at the youth meeting, you know, at a function, whatever.
I mean,
those same chicks in a bridging, we start touch road.
I mean, my bridging,
they're paving it.
When they are from a church still, one of the churches I used to say that. And my girl said, "Oh, she's so disappointed." The man said, "Yeah, just like my father." And I'm like, "Well, shit, that got dark." But the man father abandoned him, and the man said, "Oh Lord," and I say, "Oh, well, that got dark quick."
No, but my brother had to do the same thing with his father because he has 22 siblings that he knows of. So he when he got his first tattoo. The rum is here, sir. The rum is here. The rum is here.
Let me just go get myself my drink.
Yo!
You have something to do. Let me tell you why why I say what I say about church woman. But talk first.
All right, so he has 20 something, 20 about 22 siblings at the time that he knew of.
Mhm.
This is when I was what, my first year at UE.
Is that Guinness World Record the man I go for? What?
Was it 15 or 22? I think it was 22, yeah. And he got his first tattoo, and his father was complaining to him. God doesn't like tattoos, you know, you will go to hell for such things. When them look at him father and say, well, he doesn't like infidelity either. So if I'm going to hell for this tattoo, I will see you there.
God,
and walk off.
fired.
Father was left speechless.
Well said.
My God, shots have been fired left, right. Poof,
Well said.
dead.
Everything he went round the corner like wanted.
Yo, that's like Bradshaw in the prime, and that boy I thought boy him and try to run to Bradshaw, and Bradshaw just hit him right in the face. Poof. Knockout.
Well said.
Yeah.
Well said.
Don't tell you why I'm to church with my kid. But no say how my slot in heaven don't get kicked out. Him don't book that for somebody else, you know. You see me? So, being of the world that I was, cool. My cousin used to want to look this girl, and this girl used to tell him, say, oh no, you know, that one that them a Christian. Them for wait. You see me? So I give him the run around. Until one evening I catch her on her back the church, you see me? And I said to her, say, oh, you know, like where I did my cousin. I realize, say, oh, she's a woman of God. She love, she love our church, and she not go to certain thing. She not go to certain level. 5 minutes later, she was in the bathroom sucking my dick.
There you go. That sounds about right.
That sounds about as the most obvious
That sounds about
lie.
right.
That sounds about as the most obvious story that I think I've heard from on this podcast. Because the way that build up in my head, me just I say, all right. So at what point does she suck the dick? Because me just a wait for hear. So the whole time I hear that I build up, me just I say, when does she suck the dick? So, and not even the point where Virgo I say a female one, me just I say, meh, it was only natural.
No man, that's not the bad. That's the bad part. I say my Saturday even get kicked out, brother. Well, we have a church trip, so everybody stay over the Saturday night. You see me?
Mm-hmm.
And the Sunday was a trip. Everybody have a next house side to the church.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody they there and everybody asleep. So when the girl them get up and walk go out the door, nothing in the church still opening my lord. You see me and walk go to the door and realize she not dead. Walk going into the church and I see she and other two girls them sit down and talk and talk. And I say, yo, in my head myself, would it be wrong if I fuck one of these girls on the altar tonight? So no,
Would
I'm
it be?
not. So I'm not do it. But then we watch something and I watch a movie on the TV there and I sit down on the table. She come and she start rub down my foot. Look on her, continue to watch the TV. And she still rub down my foot and whisper in her ear, say, my friend, if you make it get up, you have to make it go down. She continue to rub. So I get up and say, hey, what? So come I use the bathroom.
Cha-ching!
You know, and I walk into the church, walk straight up to the altar because if you see our church situated, if you walk to the bathroom, you look, you can't see anything can happen. Because the street light them shine in the church, you can't see anything at the back of the church. I did fuck her tonight. Then we go back and fuck our sister and our cousin. Church girl a wicked brother.
Black power.
Almost everybody has a story.
And the girl, yeah,
Yo,
our cousin.
the trifecta of having three men on the podcast who have done the sister cousin combo.
I'm innocent of these charges.
Pussy.
I'm gonna
No, hold on, man. You know why me advocate for your record? You're lying to your viewers now, sir. You're lying to your viewers. Because we have evidence and receipts of previous episode where you did state that you did those deeds.
We are not, don't we?
Yes, know him. Of course I know him. Keep saying one.
Second.
No, Bracha, come on. I have the only receipt I have of you is one that I am too afraid to post. Okay?
Good man.
Messed up part is the only reason why I didn't go after her mom is because her mom's level of freaky was kind of past my level.
Yo, that's the best story ever. End up look a girl who I'm in a 10th grade. I'm sorry, I'm in a 8th grade, and she did in a 11th grade at the time. I look her, get her by luck. I never have no game them time, brother. Then time I get her, I'm gonna put in a shift. I'm gonna put in the best shift of my life. I tell father God, I just need 30 minutes, father. I need no more than 30 minutes.
Just 30 minutes, father.
30 minutes, father.
That's so much you need.
I'm gonna put in a shift of my life. You never know the shift of me put in our mother.
30 minutes I need, brother. I know if you fuck say if you don't get 5 minutes and 5 minutes you don't need, no, so now I mash up that 5 minutes.
What?
Reputation run the thing in Daniel mad. If the Jenna can't get 10 minutes and go back to school. You want the man career win?
No, I've never said that he need to do, but I'm just saying if his life depended on the 5 minutes, he would have beat 5 minutes. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Most deaf. Man, understand.
Our mother was there and our mother hear everything.
Lord, for that yard.
Isn't it?
Probably she heard the gospel from the screams.
After that, we kept coming there and me and go on. I'm there one day. I'm wanting, yo, brother, girl, everything. I'm get hard like the Twin Tower. And mama they put her period. One thing me and mama say, yo, can I give her mother peace? What say to me? Say her mother here and her mother like me. What say to me? Tell lie you tell.
What kind of swing up family shit is going on?
Interesting.
I'm not gonna knock it. Well, I'm not gonna fight it. I probably wouldn't knock it.
Yeah, me see, at that time, our mother was 42. I learned so much.
So let me get this straight. So there was a male pedophile with Bonnie Mode and a big woman pedophile, but you learn what from that one day. Yeah, but if there's a child and this and the contrast. I hear you. Go on, talk.
Wow.
Oh, was I the only one who noticed? Anyone else?
I was waiting on it. The minute I heard that subtle sigh, because I said, all right, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and Bradshaw goes off like this.
This is the I got the opportunity. That is what I did. That what I was doing to my daughter was not sex. I was just ramming like a madman.
She's right.
You see me? What her mother taught me, bad man on the slide go in, I tell myself, say, I just need Father God give me 2 minutes. I make 1.5 stroke and done. Shame on myself, brother.
This nigga's face. Yo, capture this face.
Yo, I tell the honest truth. I don't think we go 1 stroke good, brother. I slide in, come up as me, I slide, go down again, everything bust off.
As you slip, you slide.
Angry Bird.
Brother.
It was that good.
It was either it that good, me that nervous or whatever. She taught me everything.
Which is right. Well, you learned. That's the good thing. You learned.
You know, say, believe it or not, even though we're not sidetrack, Kane Carter, hot there by rock. Say one time a girl sent him a message complaining, say she don't know why her man can't go more than a few minutes. And she says it's not say he don't know for perform because she talked to him ex them and Dan can put it down. So when it come to she, Dan can't get more than 5 minutes. So Dan respond by saying, it's quite easy. It only means that your pussy is the bomb.
Exactly.
Your pussy is the bomb. And the dude was like, you should be proud. You shouldn't be offended. Do you know it feel like to be on a pussy for half an hour? You can't come and your back start hurt you're sweaty. You want this shit to be over.
No, Virginia, you can't imagine you going on like a marathon and her pum pum swell up. Like if she dark skin and her pum pum get red. And she starts complaining. You can't finish yet. Like I haven't finished.
The flashbacks.
Good times.
And then next morning, when such people have neck bar training, you get blamed for them can't go training.
I can't sit comfortably.
Yo, I get some breed that cuss in there. Whoa. And the worst part is, guess who was a Christian girl?
Yo, in all honesty, I think I can go back to my high school and look at certain places again.
The great Manly.
Yo, listen to me.
Manly on this.
Yeah.
Listen to me. I'm probably marked everywhere in the school.
You've heard stories about Manly.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, all right. Doc, let me show you a body. And me create Murray.
Really?
That little sex addicted.
Interesting.
The man is like me, but with less restraint and younger.
Yeah, man, and me create Murray.
Like way less restraint.
When I met Murray was a good church going boy. I wear 5 pants and I'm uniform pants and a 4 shirt. 3 different pair of socks and a gloves.
Ooh.
Chastity belt and everything.
Alright, so
Murray spent 2 years around me, and after the 2 years Murray spent around me, Murray got worse than me.
Sounds about right.
Yes, sounds about the tradition. You know what? For once, I'm not going to lambast our sport. I'm going to leave it alone. I'm not even going to put it as a sport thing. I'm just going to put it as a Jamaican black man thing because we just love destroying the good nature and just turning them into assholes. But oh well. I guess that's just the nature of fun in life.
It makes a good character, I guess.
No, it just makes good stories because channels like this exist. But Virgo telling me
story ever started from
surprising thing. I mean, if I name off the rest of the Manly boys, I mean, it says all I need to know.
Manly man them.
Pottinger.
Never call them manly boys. A manly man we call them.
Daria, you have germs for that, but I understand.
Manly
sorry, I need some water, sorry.
Let me ask you. It was a different. When I was at Norman Manley, the powers that I amassed were not natural. The head boy was a rugby man, and the head boy being a rugby man, and me control the head boy. To the point where people are asking them, see the head boy and me stand up and people are asking me what are the new rules and things that are implemented in school. So the head boy them say, no, that is a figurehead. You are the head boy.
God damn.
I just say, no, man, it's a serious match, brother.
I believe you.
Yo,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
they know the type of books them what them get in there, brother. Them they know the type of things happen on those books that they got for rentals, already in the library. For a poor school trends quiz team.
Memories. Memories. Negative one. Negative how much again? 2. One time.
You.
Yeah, no, that's a lie.
Yo, we need a court. We need a court up in this. Virgos. Yo, guys, I want to know. Virgo new name for this podcast will forever be Virgo the Unstoppable.
Batman, the two. Yo, let me show you how it is. We had two. We have an auditorium and we have somewhere called holding areas. It's almost as big as an auditorium. We christened the two place them plus the bathroom then.
Well said, my man.
Music room.
I wish Virgo went to UE.
You really
Oh no, Dario.
I broke like sore.
You see the whole or something, the Taylor Hall. Majority of Taylor Hall, I was there.
My man.
Went to you.
No, a man like you, but I don't want you, but I just send you go up like the stairs up in Tampa. I don't know.
You're
I'm not gonna say it.
Again,
I'm
sir.
not gonna say it.
Your tongue slipping again. Yo, the third week in a row. The third episode in a row.
Ironically, I was actually texting the people them data, that's why. Anyway,
Batman.
Man like Virgo would have go up the stairs on top of NCB.
Yeah. I calm my shoes up. I relax myself now.
Yeah.
So, haven't we all?
That one over here, so I don't know if you calm down or if you let loose yet.
Who that?
Bitch, you know say you may talk. I don't know where you talk about who that. Yo, this man full of well, I know say him me attack and he still ask who that. Like, nigga, what? I can't Bradshaw, obviously. Could never be Virgo. And it can't be myself, because you know say me like a nuclear bomb. I might go off and I might not. You pick and decide. Just like when you say your tongue slipping because of people in data. Oops.
I have one philosophy. If my current relationship fails, every other girl pick me nowhere. When I said choose violence,
every other girl what?
So if my relationship that I'm currently in now fails, I'd go with all of them girls there now. Because you see, Omori can post woman every day upon him status.
Every day.
I'm actually glad I have most of these, most of my bridging them number them because I don't think I want to be exfoliated to certain things yet. Me alright with Dario status them alone. Me I think me need nothing else.
Show you
everything I post is funny, sir. So or inspirational.
Or depressing.
I know you're funny long time though.
In high school, I have a crew. I would call myself Terror Squad.
I've heard of that crew.
You see me?
In high school.
I have a dude from my crew named Dozer. Dozer is big and fat. And
Hold on, what year left, man, in Magena?
2012.
2012. Oh yeah, Pitney, continue.
You see me? We used to make fun of those hard. The moment those are left, when those are graduate, those are texted me a list and said, "May I tell you something? Before the 2010s done, Yeah, tick everybody off of the list. Yeah, you
You have
see,
to respect the man's convictions.
the starting of this year, this man sent me in Google Drive password.
Nigga.
Batman, the man tick everybody off of list. From teacher all the way back.
Again, respect the man's conviction.
Show the man that when we then at 10th grade, you have this girl in the 7th grade that used to make fun of him hard.
And
And the
me
man,
they going like, yeah, made over one girl.
man sitting and wait until she reaches 11th grade.
Respect the man's conviction.
I salute it.
Yeah, me too.
The man dark, brother.
Of course he is. Nah, I tell lie. After I reach I'm not comfortable I walk UA campus. Not UA, St. Hughes. I haven't taken a drink. I haven't eaten nothing with no girl, me no know. You know them I know me not trust no more. So just
A girl can rape Sean.
yeah, of course. Shall I know what tell you?
I heard
When
it, but I didn't think it was a real story.
oh shit, that shit real as hell. Six farm girl, I know. Almost say Sean. She's like, Edward. I'm like, oh my god. Yeah. Then she's like, oh shit, I know Sean. Did you hear what them do to him once? What's there? I'm like, oh shit, here's the story. Go ahead, I'm listening. Yo, the girl them did the man bad. They all thank God them never sit down in him face, man. Jenna waistline couldn't work. Dan couldn't feel him legs.
Yeah.
You know something. Have you ever sat on a toilet and then your legs go numb?
Yeah.
Now imagine being strapped to a toilet or being ridden by how much women, you know, and then when they finish and get what them want and it start go down, it is resurrected by, you know, the oral persuasion to keep it up, which you can't fight because you're strapped to the toilet. So you become, this is a battery. What they will accept it a gang bang train pick sitting, he same thing reach him.
Brother, this are the whole this bigger than Chelsea FC boss.
Brother man, remember, you know, this is sports day. That means a lot of them were at school. This is not like say them catch him a weekend when it's like 5 or 6 of them tackle him. So yes, it does exist. And my friend did partake. Tell her, how does it feel to be a rapist? Oh my god.
Yeah, dark.
I didn't know it actually happened, but okay.
Oh my god. How does it feel to be a rapist? She's like, he didn't say no. I'm like, wow.
How the fuck am I gonna say
Wow.
It's only rape if you yell no.
Wow.
Yeah.
And
Let's leave it there. Hold on, no, pause. Let's reiterate that. Only women can get raped. Them changed the laws and recently men couldn't get
Yeah,
raped.
yeah.
So technically Sean didn't get raped. I mean, no, it sounds real, Virgo. We know it sounds like a joke we are making. This is actually in America's constitution. It's only woman alone could get raped. So if you say for instance, your wife drug you and she want peace and she take it. That's not
A
wife.
random woman who wants you.
And see you.
And you've turned her down.
Yeah. And to come with her friend and hold it down and the whole of them take them turn. If you go police station, them laugh for you. There's nothing constitutional. You can't do for lock them up.
Even if you bring it to the court, judge can't do anything.
And there's no law for defend man. And recently,
Or little boys either.
2018, the laws changed. Actually, add in men can get raped. So technically, Jenna didn't get raped.
Yeah, so women can actually molest little boys and nothing comes out of it.
True. So them battery him, them train him, they gang bang him, they banged him bad. And
Reverse gang bang.
When the bus comes
live-
to town.
He lived every
There's
12-year-old.
actually one category for it. It's called reverse gang bang.
son,
Isn't it? He lived every 12-year-old boy's dream.
no son, that was a nightmare. You can't feel nothing after a while.
It passed dream after 5 chicks though.
Thank you.
After
Then it turns
five,
into agony. By
first
the time
of,
it's
first
torture.
of all, I'm just envisioning this. I'm just knowing for a fact say yo, and I like say yo, I just one at a time just did it. I know for a fact say well, let them go to surround him. If the bathrooms are even that big,
I mean, them wait them turn. It's like take a number and wait the turn. Them took a number and wait them turn. And I like him again. I don't like him a gun away. Just say. I like him can move.
We there.
Them did at least give some. Them did at least give him 2 slices of bread and some water.
Oh please, broke pocket girl. Even when them have money, them broke.
sir, me no know what sentences. I mean, no for a fact say them that.
Even if they have money, they broke.
Man good they come to the left and couldn't even sleep the night much. Right about what? Good on them. Good on them for achieving every little girl's dream.
When I did in a primary
Yes.
school, the teacher
Legally.
told me I must sleep with every girl from an all-girls school. I think I overestimate myself.
Maybe.
I accomplished that goal too early. I thought it would have been harder.
There's a certain rugby meme that says, I play rugby and legs open before rugby even finishes. And this wasn't even when I knew rugby existed in Jamaica. I went to CMU and that happened. I didn't know anybody there, but oh well, that's just life. They want what they want, can't stop it.
When me start high school, the girl them did in them hypey era in the brother. When them go them
Every girl,
all-girls.
when whatever did their high school, I don't know a couple of girls in town, so everybody did know. But after a while, you know, you start realizing, yo, yeah, they ain't shit.
True.
I mean, eventually you find them out there, you find out, say, oh, you actually lack self-esteem, bitch. Oh, okay, don't worry, I can caress that for you. You know, I have a shoulder.
Self-esteem, daddy issues,
you know, and it's always the shoulder you want to lean on.
Raise of time who had sex in bus park.
Attempted, not completed, and I say not completed for a very good reason.
Yeah, repeat.
Said raise of time who had sex in bus park.
Like I said, attempted, but not a complete, and I will never want to
The only
complete.
public sex was on UE campus, dog.
That's not
During a
so much.
party.
That's not so much public as it is just. I'm trying to find a Roman word for you.
Actually, where it was.
Yeah, but no one cares because of you. Everybody expect anything of you, to be honest.
True.
Bad man, told me that. Remember one night I left college. I left Exed, meet up with my B, and I draw some money. I'm going to the ATM. I know so the ATM was a small camera.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get the card, we draw the money, and then I was fucking in the machine, the ATM machine right there. So.
Yeah.
I couldn't wait. I was impatient.
Fam, me and rugby team I go lookout point after one match. And when I reach the gazebo at lookout point at UE, girlfriend I boom it off. And like me and the captain reach first and we see her and man say, alright, yo, left her and make them finish. I would just go across and we give them a couple minutes and them do them thing and them done and walk off. It's natural. Just when I cut block somebody, we don't want nobody cut block us.
GC Foster would like to have a word with you, sir.
No, that is why yo GZ it's like it made you guys more childish. Not all of you, but it made the guys more childish for some reason.
Brother, the amount of attempted cutbacks from some of these niggas.
Hold on, like no, but hold on. No. When Rajiv was working security and he was at UTech, he's supposed to lock up. I don't remember which block it was. He was locking up a lab, so he checks the lab, and people, a couple in there doing them things like, yo, I have to lock up, so like I can get like 5 minutes. Man, make him rounds, come back, yo. Time now. And they were finished and getting dressed by the time he came back.
That's called maturity. That's called maturity right there.
Well, GC, Jesus,
He gave him a
yo.
chance to
Brother,
finish.
brother, man. Yeah,
A man will bring in a catty, and the entire team is trying to spy. And this is not, I don't mean one time, two times. Men spying on their teammates with a chick.
and not even that pissed me off the most. It's what you hear from them afterwards, claiming that he did. I remember a certain.
And them judge a performance.
Well, I know. I have to say this because a certain man, I will never forget when he said this, because them man watch this nigga so thoroughly. Me convinced I must his father and his ancestors them a give this man coaching on how to have sex with him girlfriend, you know. Keep in mind, this man has seen girlfriend in 5 years. You remember who me I talk about? The girl never debut, because she never really debut, because she did have to left and come back, you know, back at traveling. Man, I see her for a good while. She finally forward the man they are doing things on it. Whole cross of them, they on the balcony. Peep through window, peep through cracking a wall and watch the man.
Yeah.
I mean, hear the man I thought, yo, if the man did do it. I said, never comes all out of the man. I said, brother, first of all, want to see a man who try to rape off a little pity them when I chat about and I talk about how to have sex with people who want more first, man. Lord of man, yo, brother.
Yes, man.
No, but one of the time, a man bringing up a chick under the bridging. And it's like somebody got spot them and send a text, and the whole team left what they were doing, left computer lab just to come spy on the man. And then the man never a comment about his performance.
No,
Wow.
It was always weird to me.
Brother, it's not weird. It's sad because when you hear certain comments from the same so-called girls that they call yam heads that they say are so easy, and then you hear from I don't know what this is about me, but it's like anytime some of my females see me, they want to just make me there in the middle of them gossip. But me not really complain, because I say, yo, the Wi-Fi strength up the good, so I say, kill 2 birds with 1 stone. So me didn't know I hear about such man from here rugby me comes after. I say, I'm listening. And me hear such name call and I say, oh. And he say, yo, such man do the door. And I say, oh. And he did pork clean in the ritual of the meat. And I say, what you saying? I said, what you saying?
Some of the man
He showed her how that mouth do.
And this man goes around proclaiming to be among high Jarastafari that he never touched the pork.
Well, I say it, you know. I do perform oral sex, you know. Oral. I don't perform oral sex, you know.
Sorry, we know what's your tongue.
We just suck it sometime. You suck the pussy sometime.
Multi-talented. You say
Sorry, no. What I should say is I don't eat pussy because eating involves. Hold on, no. I don't eat pussy because eating involves teeth. I massage, cuddle, and caress the vaginal cavity with the use of my oral facilities. If that makes sense.
I don't judge
any more twins or twins variations you want? You
feel baby boy, I don't judge anymore.
I mean, twins have twins on this.
I'm just saying. I mean,
but yeah,
I don't judge anymore.
If anything
happens now.
Yo, brother, the kind of really I try to stop for like minimalize it to like one group, but brother man, the mother go so far for spy for their own friend, and then at the same time can't do 50% of what this man does, bedroom or not.
Oh, you know that?
Because they get spied on as well.
Yeah.
And
Reassessed by the others.
And half the time, the persons who do this fine are always females, and it's always the least likely females to do it. Always the least like ones. Not the big booty one where you know say go chat out them out. Always the quiet assassin where you know say, oh, just tell him say, yo, do the roof say, mad, cool. You never know say she even dep on the ledge watch you.
You know the power, you see, to me a situation I never understand. If you say you're up on hands with a virgin them and girl come over and you lock her room and I won't lie, there are the few weird ones that will put a glass to the door of a listener. If you chop it the right way and you're not using a glass, she can hear it loud and clear. So you're up on the machine for all 20 minutes, you stop to go take a water and come, and come back. My dog home to kill you, try kill her. No damn well say because he can't match the works that long. So all of a sudden now he's concerned. If I ask him, man, if you at the fuck? I'm curious. Are you at the slaughtering? Yes, no?
Yo. Nah, forget one time still not Dario. Virgo. So boy Miguel. This is before my boss David Pietro. Yo, remember the man with my group boy, the man there on the top bunk corner, I easy himself. Jason, don't do. Jason there for the next room. It comes out, everybody gone, just me, 3 already in that room, Jason and the woman. Jason block off the whole of him bed, curtain up everything. Me, I not have back here in that room because I said once my headphone on, I am quite content. Me used to this nonsense already. Once the machine stop, my headphone on everything. But my boy up on the top bunk, the man I lose his mind. The man, brother, me I hear trembling across out them. I say, yo, brother, you want a Bible? Brother, I only hear the man say, yo, brother, I can't take no more of this. Me see the door fly out, the man rush out the room. Brother, the worst thing about it, 5 minutes not gone out of the work set. I mean, I said, you know, brother, I say, I'll right there, you're not used to this then.
Yo, nothing worse than a girl who hype up herself. So she say, yeah, you can't manage. Yo, all right. I'll be honest with you. When we live at the time, never have Wi-Fi like that, So wherever you can get little Wi-Fi, you run go. So me at this neighbor place, right? I sit down at the yard and I see him walking with a browning. So I know it's a slaughter and I go on, but I never realize how dangerous Jenna really is. I see me got them caught. And he's like, me then at the yard and gone up them place and lock the door. So that I get a piece. Fine. Brother man, it gets so bad that to the point where the next day our neighbor said, blood pipe was so shaky dangerous. Yo, yes, sir, dog, I beat her with the chilly. Oh my God. But remember, me there in the yard, I hear this, Mark yo. I'm up on the phone with woman, This time, I'm gonna do the long distance and come Florida. So try to explain this to your woman, because she at one point asked me if I poured me, I listen to it. Like, I really think I am, I really think I am.
I remember one of my classmates, he was competing with his neighbor and made the girl actually punch the wall and spray in her hand. Like the day before, man had the neighbor had his girlfriend and it's a bag of noise. And like their windows are close to each other.
God damn.
So like, man, you bring over a female girl this time. So all right, watch this pussy. Because under she's standing back against the wall. And my youth is just pounding, because more she feel everything. Be her nice and she say, ease up! And my girl start beat the wall till her hand spraying.
Damn.
Yes, man.
That remind me of go to a motel, brother. After one match, I go to a motel, brother. And you know the motel room I'm stay. Drop the AC room, here the next room beside of me. First, then just reach in. Like 5 minutes later, me the man start and the man a beat it. Me nice and me better move and a shake and me I say, no man. My God. Look like we were trying to foolishness. When me start, bedroom my depot and move from the top of the room, go to the door.
Hold on there. Hold on there. Ever there, sorry for cutting my boss. You ever there on the killing? Same thing when I say about motel and then the man in the next room of say, blood pipe Jenna. Salute you, man. We don't know about no, yeah, do your thing. Big up. Yo, you ever get praise from man who don't know you, but just so you kill it. One of us salute you to the
door.
Salute
Like
you.
I hear me say, the man come knock on my door and shake my hand.
Pop. Follow.
Happy for you, sir.
The man are putting around, brother. And even start putting around, just stop. Like I listen, them I listen.
Yeah, right. Yo, no feel no way. Quality porn is hard to come by. Quality porn is hard to come by.
HD in real life television.
We were listening to OnlyFans before OnlyFans was a thing.
First of all, OnlyFans have nothing but brother. You have to know what I find one of the most funniest thing. When a virgin tell you everything, say yo, you know, say such and such a foul over. And you already know, say yo, within yourself, say yo, you probably not go there in that room. And if you're even there in that room, you just go there, they off your figure. And that's Dario, me. The only thing I partake in is when me hear one girl talk about shit at them. One argument, I say, don't worry, man. This song will fix you. Spread the curtain, one soca song, don't worry. Now you're not fire for you rest of the night. There you go. You remember my girl ball out for Jesus. My girl ball out for Jesus.
Flacca actually, hey, one at a time.
Conversation, you know how far a fly God?
Yeah.
Right about
the conversation and a part 5. This had something completely different. We continue. We enjoying so one.
This is episode anyway.
Time. God.
When we're camping out one summer, you know. Such Slim Maga man. CL. You probably can't figure out the rest of the name, doctor. So yeah, he brought his chick over and mash works, and so the next morning we were joking around with him, say, yo, you know, there's nothing. She not make the noise. Blah 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 blah. Ketty come back like couple days later. I remember that we were jeering him from the book from before. And Plaka started playing some music for kind of motivating. And for the 2-3 hours them in the room, the girl are screaming louder than the music.
People dead.
You're evil. For that.
People dead. No, what? No.
Yo, what hype of the man from man?
No, I know. Bracha, you have to understand. No, Bracha. You have to understand.
Butchered. Murder even.
Yeah, what I know, man.
Good stuff.
No, you have to understand. Zine, yo, getting jeered by rugby men is one thing. Where's getting jeered by GC rugby men, especially after a match where you didn't even play good enough, just done, and the man keep in mind, you know, that performance last week culminating with that bad performance on the field, and it's a whole week in a training, lunch, dinner, breakfast, when you're asleep. The man never cheer you. Brother, the man only could have think about one thing. The man only say one lane, and the man say, hey, is either you dead or me? And I choose you.
Not class. I wonder even the fuck.
Alright, no, Bolano. First of all, nobody told them to play the music, you know. And them take out, they say, oh, them are motivated. Me, Dario tell them from a point blank, say, oh, the man they on a murder spree. But no, did anyone listen? No. Me say, hey, my headphones in on. I will be lying down right here. Brother man.
What am I play? I don't know. Look how long I've been begging you, please.
No, all right. As in,
Which one?
Flock had know where that one,
Oh,
and he was in the room. So he said, all right, we'll see where I'm going with. And just start play some just lone girl tune, lone dancing, lone whining tune.
Oh,
And the man actually I go to the beat of some of the song them. But the girl, her and the speakers were plugged in, so it was loud. And her voice went over the speakers.
I
On
would
numerous
not talk
occasions.
about those fluid
I
down my
won't lie.
hair, you know.
I won't lie. I mean, I have a virgin who has done that before. You know,
Right. I don't just
gone
fluid down my
to-
hair, you know. And from tracks down, go right down to oneness, the whole the girl from over the girl down my hair. And
And if she quiet for too long, it's like the man say, wait, oh me not hear nothing. Oh me on it's like him say, oh, why me only hear music?
Lord, yo, yo, five, low thumping,
yo,
And I can turn up the music.
low thumping.
I can turn up the music.
Oi, you have
My
to know the
God.
worst thing. You have to know the worst thing. With each song change, it's like if the song go faster, the man so in it's like the
It
man
was all high
the man
tempo
go
and my
ultra
nigga was
instinct
keeping up.
before ultra instinct even exists. The man is so in tune.
With the music.
And
God damn.
the worst thing, the convince he might do more damage to she than the Bennetts.
I believe you. Yo. Hear me, I
Yo,
say.
and then when him done, this nigga has the audacity for ask. Yo, you're good.
As in now, she's a morning person, you know, so she would wake up and come collect breakfast with me and thing. But that morning,
Brother, mama, when we come to bus open the door, mama sprawl up on the bed, hand in at the ear, so.
What a syringe.
Yo,
Wow.
and the worst thing, you know, when he reached the breakfast room, a big smile on her face, chest
man big
puff up,
turn
say,
like
yes,
quill. She
man.
knock up.
Well
Chest
said.
puff up on her face. I'm say, yes, man, feel good in yourself now.
Hold on. You
But,
believe it?
As she should.
But that can't compare to when my brother goes out there, I have sex with the people at that time. My girl comes out, catch me drunk. And my run out, try room left me. Me there, that room, and the man didn't have sex with the girl, and my girl comes out. Like, the girl literally have a mini heart attack, something of the sort. My girl breath shut off completely, and the man panic, run out of the room. And me didn't know now register what I'm going. I said, well, like, why am I not hearing a sound? Why would it be?
Accomplice.
Me comes out, well, let me take out my headphone. Go over and see my move, like say, yo, what am I say? Well, why chest now move? When this nigga gone, brother, I prefer some CPR in the room that night to see.
Shut up, man.
Brother, this man literally almost attempted murder. When he come back in the room, you know, me and him have a heart to heart. I'm saying, so let me ask you a question. If she, let's say hypothetically, had gone to meet our Lord and Savior, you go around and go. Her brother know where you live. Her father know where you live. So I don't know where you go around and go. And then, of all the ways for she dead now, tell me now.
Try to explain that one.
Being with, no, well, yeah, the hottest thing, no, being with a man that you don't have any right to be with. That will be the story. That will be the story for the family now. And me, this I say I take all of those secrets to the grave because me, they not with them.
You know the whole time bed them with the bed frame well strong.
Mm.
Yeah.
I'm broke with that. I'm not thought the board them were line across me. I thought the board in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
Gentlemen, have you ever dated a woman from Jamaica? If so, you may be entitled to compensation.
I get that, you know.
How much money we are talking?
Hold
I'll get the law firm's number.
Hold on. Wait. Me don't want to answer too fast because every time this fussy says something, there's always a catch to it. So I want you to finish the statement and I want to know what the catch is first before I answer. Continue.
Just that will never happen. You will never live to see it happen. Leave it there, sir. You date a Jamaican woman, just be happy, be privileged.
No, privilege. You know what? I'm not going on the route with you. I'm okay. I'm good. I'm okay.
Blood man,
Yeah.
Jamaica woman, the first woman in the brother.
They're the best and the best and the worst.
Yep.
Dario, we know you. We know you know this more than anyone.
It's a roller coaster with them.
What do you mean with one, sir?
Right now,
With one for me, yeah.
Right now, hell, you know, brother. I can't, I want to see that for a different night.
Yeah.
Me if I collect the compensation, you know, brother. Boy.
The only compensation you are collect from all like brown girl when you say you need to go
or just one alone, we can get the compensation.
Yo, how rich as of? Oh yes. So yeah,
Give me hope.
ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, if you're still tuned in, please leave a like, share, comment,
subscribe.
Thank
Yes,
you.
you should. Yes, you should.
So this is the thing now. How we got here, how we even had this topic.
First of all, I'm not going to lie to our viewers. I'm going to speak on behalf of the controversial topic school. We never wanted to say anything about religion tonight, but you see, because Virgo's story intrigued me, I decided to start the recording at the right time, and we just went along with it.
Yeah, so how originally we started, as in, I just didn't have any vibes to like do the religion. And I was telling them that while thinking about the whole religious thing, excuse me, I was remembering a prophecy that I received.
Damn thing, enjoy. Whether you want to accept that crap or not.
What?
We all have stories. I'm just saying.
Yeah. But yeah, I was remembering a prophecy that I got a couple of years ago where it said I will be blessed in this following manner: degree, because I didn't get to finish my degree, marriage, house, business. And yeah, like the marriage part it really rubbed me the wrong way, because I was like, why can't I be rich by myself? Why do I need to be married to be rich? Like, that's fucked up. Excuse my language. And in addition to that, like, the dude was looking at me as if I was supposed to know who I'm going to marry at the time.
This man probably
at the time,
if you
I wasn't dating anybody.
I
wasn't even being a hoe at the time.
Allegedly.
I distinctly remember I wasn't even being a hoe at the time.
Again, allegedly.
Or I recently stopped being a hoe at the time.
Brother, yo, is either you gonna pick or
Shut up! Shut up! It's my story. You don't know.
You
don't know. You weren't there.
This man goes in between. I was once a hoe. I was a saint. I am the best chance for your daughter at a good life. I'm still a hoe, but your daughter will have a good life. Pick one.
I'm decent. No, I've changed.
Sure.
And I like white people.
The lack of faith, man. The lack of faith. I don't like it.
It's not about lack of faith, but you come like a yo-yo. You're just going between the two choices.
I'm not a yo-yo. I haven't been a yo-yo in forever. I'm on the straight and Dario path. Yeah, the Dario path.
Know why you went that path, but moving on.
Because Dario was awesome. Anyway. And yeah, we started talking about church girls, and then Virgo came with a
lovely. I love
his wonderful story to kick us off with this episode. And yeah, no, we're just here sharing stories.
Well, I call this episode time for a real session for a reason. So yeah.
Good man.
Batman. But the weirdest story that I have between two light posts.
Between what?
Wait, what?
Yeah, man, the weirdest story between two light posts. Cousin tell me saying did bang a girl between two light posts, and I said, bad, so I had to try. It's not as easy as it sounded.
How close were the light posts?
You know, like, I mean, have the old board light post and the new concrete one, them, man.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
You know that little space right there, so.
Wow.
Yeah,
My
man.
weirdest story is when I almost got shot at Pembroke High School behind a container. So it was like the fence for the school and the container. And me and the chick were there. And I just hear click, click. And I was like, wait, hold on. That sounds like a gun. Oh, please, who would have a gun at this time of night? And then the police just slides to the fence. Don't move! And after the police says don't move,
She run.
this bitch proceeds to move. And the gun is pointed at me. What's going on? And she says, stop, move. I don't know what's happening. Stop, move. It's like, come on, no, one at a time. Someone say, yo, go on. Someone say, why you never say, go on? Why don't you? Why you're the man? Say, go on. She comes out. I come out. She thought the officers saw us behind the trailer and thought somebody was getting robbed.
Really?
Yeah,
Fam.
was it that? Wow, was it that dark? I didn't.
It was dark. There was no street lights for a couple meters.
Yeah, but you know what? You know what? I'm not going to question their
Boy, I don't know. They were just doing them job, but don't move.
You can do your job.
Don't move, and she's still and the gun is pointed. Is a pumpy.
Yeah, man, you came this close to losing your life.
Fam, it was a pumpy, and the gun was pointed at me the whole time.
All you have here are just cling.
Man, you not hear nothing.
Damn right.
You might wake up and gotta ask him how.
No, God not
Like
ask
that,
him.
it's like they're in a schedule until
God just go look on him and say, you see, this is why you know if you listen. The flesh.
it's like God go look for me and say, yo, they're in a schedule to be here yet. What's going on?
Yeah, you probably feel a good sense of humor and send you back in your body.
Mm-hmm. The mangled remains.
Yeah. Sir, if he's good enough to send
reincarnation, said speed, they can't style me so.
He's good enough to send your soul back into your body. Don't you think he's going to do you a favor and make the mangled remains reanimate into something you looking like your usual self, sir?
Well, I better be slightly more handsome. I didn't even want to get bit taller.
You're asking too much now.
Yeah.
But even so, I could have said I want to be taller.
You still asking too much.
You become tall, you're probably like Rajiv.
Nah. I like my height. I'm fun size.
You know what? I'm leaving it alone. Leaving it alone.
Yeah.
Leaving it alone.
Yeah.
Until the end of the episode.
Yo, you ever go on
I almost lost my life I'm getting some pum pum.
You ever go on family reunion and almost sleep with a cousin?
Too many occasions, Virgo.
Yeah. As in, if I go to a family reunion, I'm just not going to.
This is why headphones were created. You blot out all talking. You don't socialize. Keep to yourself, because when you look someone who looks actually attractive around
I got good-looking women in my family. So once my nose is a family function, it's just like no all around.
Need a country, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Say, oh, we are go and set up. And I said, I set up, yeah, man, I want our family member then, man. So I said, oh, all right, cool. We reach at the place out there to set up. Enough people there, so I say, oh, there must be persons that no. You see me, I almost woke up on a one cafe. I woke up on a one cafe, I mean, the cafe is the whole night. You see me, till I finally get a chance, you can pull her away. I mean, I look for her nice. nice little spot where you know, one tree there and some bush there, you can just do your maths and come out. When I see
Yeah.
my cousin come touch me and say, oh, where you find my cousin from when me I look for you, where me? Where you
Oh
from?
my God.
You know, from when mama look for you, mama look for you from when we what?
Don't even ask, sir. Don't even ask.
Just left it alone.
Just keep pushing.
Yeah. Sir,
Oh, it's a day,
Mr.
brother.
left it alone and you tell him to keep push. Suppose the man did actually push. How the hell
No,
you that man?
God, man.
Guess
It's a
what?
good
That's why
thing
you
that
freeze.
it's a good thing that night I wasn't too much under my aisle. I mean under my aisle, you know, brother. God go with that, you know.
God go in there. God with that page like that.
God, man, it's rough. From that day, I learn when I go country, you need to know everybody. I told my family big. When I go hand over Westmoreland or Mobile, I just stay far. I segregate myself too much.
A small land, the land of where all families you do not know congregate. Oh boy. Never again.
I said Westmoreland or Bull Bay.
No, no bull way, sir. Westmoreland, me say.
Me hear feel dry. I'll watch.
So, Dari, I plan to lock back here again.
I make
Probably
Kelly.
not.
I make Kelly tell him, "Oh, Asian I curfew."
Probably not.
What reason do you have to get back locked, sir?
What's in my,
Unless I she,
in my life when you
unless I
pull it?
she, unless I she personally wash it out every night. There's no reason you have to have no locks in it, sir.
Suppose him like when she pull him here. Daria, you don't tell the man them say you like when she pull her ear.
Daria likes a lot of things that she does.
Nothing wrong with that.
Hey, I can't
Yo,
stand that.
That's
yo,
that's why for 3 weeks in a row you're talking asleep.
I'm telling you a story, dog. I'm telling that story. I'm going to tell how they react. Cool?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I have some cousins living in Florida, you see me? In Fort Lauderdale. Cool?
Mm-hmm.
These guys go to South Florida College. You know, South Florida, Florida State. It's a college. It's one of them colleges in Florida. Like Florida in that name.
Yeah,
Cool?
man, I understand that.
And we're there. And the man them there, my cousin and girlfriend, she buy, so she have fear woman. And him have two woman. So everybody there with a drink. Cool? When I'm bridging them come in. When I'm bridging come in with a girl. Well, we thought it was a girl.
Oh my God.
What?
No. So them there we a drink, we a talk. My cousin girlfriend I talk with her. And I said, oh cool. You see me, yo, she hot. She's sexy.
Mm.
Them get up, them cut around 45 minutes to an hour later, the man come back in, man, furious. Cool. So I say, oh, what happened? What go on? Man say, oh, I ain't want to talk about it, nigga. For no, man, what go on? I say, oh, I ain't want to talk about it. So come cousin and say, oh, the man talk, and the man say, oh, what happened, bro?
Speg him.
Man say, oh, she a dude. What? Brother, The man literally left. They left. Or she lived close. She lived close with college. So them left and go over to the house, yeah? But them bury a gun.
Now you hear me, Jenna. Go on, talk.
Them go,
Brother.
them go over to the house because him, they've been dating for a time and they do want to meet our family. Them do meet our family, cool?
Mm-hmm.
And them a talk and everything. Them a look through the picture of them. And realize, yo, I just two boys him see all this time. Two boys, two boys, two boys. So them ask the mother, want to your daughter's pictures. And
Oh
she
my
said,
God.
she's there. Man said, but
Oh,
I'm not seeing her. The man said, man, she's the one on the left. There's no man said, man, I see a girl on the left. No, she's the one on the left, right there, holding the ball. Man said, that's a boy. Yeah, that's her.
oh my Lord. Oh my Lord.
There's not enough Irish Spring. There's not enough body wash. There's not enough water in the world that can wash him or desensitize him from what just happened. Brother.
So with the case, man, don't go Atlanta.
That's
Yeah?
not the bad part. That's not the bad part of
Don't
the
go
story.
Atlanta. If I say a thing, if you doctor, see a chat, don't go Atlanta. You're not gonna like
That's not
that.
the bad part of the story. The bad part of the story is it never finished its surgery, never finished its process.
Damn.
Man said he's been sleeping with her on a regular. He've never sleep with her with
Now
light
you're
on.
getting again.
Yet
Mm.
the man said never sleep with her with light on. Yet it's always lights off and it's always a backers.
And Jenna and I never draw Jenna sus. So no, Jenna not touch her. It,
Clearly not.
whatever the hell you call it.
Clearly
You
not.
see me?
I mean, sit down here laugh at him say you put your hand up her skirt. You know rub down her leg and your hand rub against the pumps. Come on,
He's an
son.
actual Christian boy, Bradshaw.
What does that have to do with anything?
We play Christian. He is a Christian, so he never tried anything. Obviously.
You see me? Cool. I do come back. When I do come back, cousin come down here what? 2 years after that. I'm asking about him, you see me? In another 2 years, this man ended up with 3 other hits. 3 other hits, you know?
Where him live? Where him live?
Yo,
Now hold on. If it's California or Atlanta, me show him a bit of sympathy. Them
no,
two places flooded with them. Yo,
him there close.
California and Atlanta are so bad that you literally, when you meet somebody, you have to directly ask them, like,
No.
listen,
Yo,
biologically a
yo,
woman.
yo.
Show your
Can't
body.
we just get some
No,
appreciation for Dario's 3 moments of absolute disgust?
hold on. That's not the bad part. The bad part is that he left America and went to Germany to live for a year and end up with a hit.
Nah, dog got it magnet. No, dog got it
That-
magnet.
That
Sorry.
that past magnet, brother. You're just attracted to danger.
Nah, son, man's we come again. Brother name again, Jeremiah. No, not Jeremiah. What name again? Man? Bobby Valentino. There you go. Dude's a Bobby Valentino.
Bobby Valentina end up with so much of them too.
Bobby Valentino actually did in a motel room with one and him try to slip out and then it a walk out and then the girl, woman know man from woman. Sister had teach me years back say broad shoulders are a dead giveaway for a man. And women know men from women. Woman pick up and realize a man that than a woman that.
No,
So so the hotel staff saw and them boss up on TMZ. So Jenna lockdown with one. So it's a good chance. It's a good chance. Jenna know him, I don't know. Then
no,
describe five. You describe five of them. Five. Are them attracted to him somehow? No, Dan.
I mean, so my brother was in an overseas country and I don't. No, he was with a colleague and his colleague went up to a woman and was like, "I'd like to fuck you," and her reply was, "I'd like to fuck you too." So it's like he's moving. Went back to her hotel and had sex and everything, and she's like, "Okay, I'll be right back," and she went for the strap on.
what?
So he's like, "Yo, is there another girl coming? Where you going with that?" She's like, "Remember you said you wanted to fuck me?" Like, yeah. Well, remember I said I wanted to fuck you too? This is what I meant.
And I tell her, I've got string up, lace up.
So homie ran out of the hotel. I think he had his socks on alone, left his clothes and everything. He was butt naked at the out by the front. He called my virgin to come pick him up and bring pants.
What kind of soft man that? You know, see me take my time and put on my clothes. Yo, I'd kill it if it's set near me. I'm just saying, the box and kick and two thump with Jabby. You know what? You know. Reserve my last two comment them. You must say mad. Wow. You must say mad.
I thought that's where you were gonna go with the story. But I mean, yours just went.
On a straight path, and it did a Power Rangers triathlon.
Yo, I said to people, you know, I say, be what you want, love who you want. You understand me? Just not bring your liberty to me. Not bring it come. You can do anything you want. Keep me, yo, I don't judge. Let me tell you that way. With a talented mouth, me not judge. You understand me? Just your thing or your thing.
No, I was speaking to even my cousin about it today because she's watching what name I think Pose or Stunt or something like so.
Mm-hmm.
With a bunch of transgender and homosexuals. So I'm like, yo, why you keep watching these shows? Like she like it.
No,
And, her view on them, you know. It's like they're clowns putting on a performance. Like that's her actual view on the transgenders.
Pause a second. Do you remember about 15 to 20 years ago when the word Batman used to mean man I get bored, big shot, gunshot, beaten, kicked down, stomped out? How do you think they changed that narrative? They appeared little by little in every TV show, in every comedy, in every cartoon, till they got what? Desensitized. Homosexuals, gays, although this is not a gay bashing statement.
Desensitized, yeah.
This is facts. When you see something enough times, it desensitizes. Yo, how you think garbage music get catchy to you? Even when you know this song is utter rubbish, you play it enough times, the beat start boom bouncing in your head. Before you know it, you start remember the words them. Before you know a garbage song. People think you see never like that artist. I don't. When you hear the one song 25 times for the day, guess what? You're going to eventually learn the lyrics. Same thing with I think programming come from people. That's what I'm saying. No matter what man tell you, if you want to be successful in anything, if you listen it enough times, you will eventually become it. Same thing. If you lay with dog, you must catch fleas. Same approach. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. And I was telling my cousin about the Pose thing and even her boyfriend was over there burning it out and so forth. So I say, yo, my issue is not them being transgenders, you know. My issue is if I'm in America, they're telling me that I have to agree with them that they are women when we both know that they're not. And she's like, really, that's how they are? I'm like, yes, that's how they actually are in America.
Another. Tell any one of them to them face that you are born your right sex and you're not the other one. It's called hate speech, and you can get locked up or sued for it.
Yeah, I know
Yeah,
what
they can take
I know what
they
dude.
can take your
No, I
life,
was
your
explaining that to her
reputation.
too. I mean, I say, yo,
Honest
if
to
one of
them.
them come up to me and say, okay, I say if RuPaul, because I watch RuPaul Drag Race as well. I say
Mhm.
if RuPaul walks up to me and say he's a woman when he's not, so I say, okay, fine. I identify as the owner of all your property. If you don't give it to me, you're transphobic. And if he looks at me and he says, I don't own his property, so I can't get it, well, I'm gonna say, you're not a woman.
Hmm.
We both wrong. And if he brings me to court, I look at the judge, I'm gonna say, so I was disrespectful for calling him a man when he's a man? So okay,
Yes.
fine. I identify as innocent.
Yes.
Bye.
You're ignorant. No. You're ignorant. You're an ignorant person. And
No,
like
but the thing is
even
that if I use your ignorance against you, it's a problem.
exactly. I see that. I see, and this is why
You
I'm telling
don't
you,
believe
say,
what you're saying, and I can prove it.
well, I know,
If I
well, I know.
literally kill somebody and I say I identify as innocent, you're gonna let me go?
It's called a double standard, sir. You know, do as I say, but not as I do. That's how it. And this is why I'm tell a man say, yes, I saw yes, say. So let me get this straight. So a trans man is going to teach or tell my child that he's a woman. My daughter is going to come home and say, Daddy, I didn't know you were also a girl. No, I'm not, honey. Yes, you are. Where'd you get that from? Oh, a new teacher. He thinks he's a she. And if she state it that way, she gets my trouble for it. Tell me how is that fair? And this is why they're trying so hard to indoctrinate children. This is why it's not cool. This is why they're trying to strip the word mother from out of the dictionary. They want to call them the birth givers, because to call a woman a mother somehow offends them. In their minds, giving birth doesn't isn't isn't a good enough reason to call a woman a mother.
Really?
You realize how far society has gone, though, and they're working on Jamaica. You understand me? They're working on the country. They are.
Trust me.
They really are.
We're high prior. Yo, if they can get Jamaica to convert completely,
Oh
a
yeah.
lot of other places will fall.
Oh yeah. Oh
As
yes.
small as we are, we have a shit ton of
Caribbean.
like we have
The
way more
Caribbean.
influence than we realize.
Yo, not feeling away. A good portion of the Caribbean already gone already. Trinidad already
Yeah.
gone long time. Trinidad gone long time. Yo, I used to want to go carnival at Trinidad. I'm not sure if we even bother want to go again. Just being honest, it's that bad. You can't get mad. Just imagine you wine pan you and a man a wine pan you. And if you turn and say, oh, you kind of foolish is that? It's called hate speech. Yeah? And you're homophobic, which is kind of stupid because phobia means fear of. Yeah, that makes sense, but why in this day and age, common sense and logic don't exist. It's all feelings. I'm just saying. Anywho, gentlemen, oops, I will have to bid you, gentlemen.
Yeah, it's been a while.
I know, right? I know, right? I know I'm a bit asleep by now, but you know, the conversation was goddamn engaging, son. You know, we're sharing old war stories. We're all sharing old war stories, you know. So yeah, damn right. I had fun. So that Virgo, big up yourself. Virgo, right? Virgo.
Yeah, man.
Yes.
Big up yourself, Magena.
Mhm.
Don't know. Find my bed because I'm working a few hours, you understand?
All right, Chief. Let's
Big up yourself.
So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, just want to say again, remember to leave a like, comment, subscribe, share if you're so inclined. And anything else from you guys? My tongue is slipping a lot tonight.
You did that.
Leave it alone.
You did that on purpose. Not mad at you. What do we have in store for next week?
Bondong Babylon.
Hey, what was the thing we said we were going to talk about again?
No, I said we were going to dedicate an episode to anime, but I think that's next week.
So now the Bondong Babylon area blaze on fire.
All right, careful. Our brains aren't here, and we're not brainstorm like we used to. But if I'm remembering correctly, it's something to do with something of social norm or relationship. One of that too. Remember, or probably have something educational like how that high school and college doesn't really matter when you really think about it or some shit like that.
I would say up to high school matters, but after that,
lessons in how to use their mouth properly.
especially if you're going into like the business field.
High school.
You're going into the business field, like after high school, I don't see the point in doing any more education.
High school doesn't really matter to me. No, not from where I see it right now. Or overall. If it was, we wouldn't have a car center in Jamaica.
You know, see why we need a car center in Jamaica and India have 1.6 billion people.
And I know countries who struggle worse than Jamaica when I have car center in head. So, you tell me. Because they know so Jamaica is an idiot and we have a bunch of idiots running the country where they can't capitalize off of.
Educated fools.
Anyways, that's a whole can of worms to open over the next coming weeks, and we're almost in December as it's almost September, so yeah.
It's almost 1 year now.
1 year of call center. Yeah.
Almost 1 year controversial topics then.
That too.
This germs.
when
Anyway.
the anniversary, we want to burn the fire.
All right, Capleton Jr.
It's like, what should I have some fire in the background for the Christmas
Lighter and pyro will do.
Yeah, man.
and then when the whole house start burn down.
The patio's right there, sir.
Sir, shut up.
We are burning fire, man.
Anyway, people, thank you again for watching. Stay safe and stay awesome.
Don't get your tongue slipping.
You can burn some fire with Virgo if you guys want. Not in your house, guys. Please be safe.